Okay, it is Friday, January 28th. And this is going to be a tutorial on how to get or buy a million token on the Polygon network. I've had a lot of requests for this. If it's successful, I'll do a tutorial on maybe getting a million token on the Binance Smart Chain, Avalanche, Phantom, Solana, Moon River, whatever. But yeah, I say the date because, technology changes fast. And right now, Polygon fees are really, really cheap. So people that want to buy a million token are kind of discouraged because on the Ethereum blockchain, the fees are very high. It's like $10 to $70 or even could be $100 or more. So if you're just trying to buy, $10 worth of million token, which is about, the price of 1 million token right now, or I guess today it's about $11. The Ethereum fees are just going to eat you alive. So I'm going to give it a crack. My style is just I kind of just wing it. So I'm going to kind of talk about this as if you were kind of new, so you can skip through this if you're an advanced person. So it's going to be kind of a lengthy tutorial, so just bear with me. There's quick tutorials out there already on YouTube, but I think my expertise is pretty good, specific to this million token. So first thing you do, I would recommend getting MetaMask. Just go to metamask.io. I'll have links down below in the description. And, install that on your computer. It works well with Brave and Firefox. I use them on those browsers mainly. It also works on Chrome and perhaps other browsers, but at least those three big ones. And, yeah, so if you're new to MetaMask, when you first set up your wallet, you'll get these words popped out. They're called seed phrases. That is your private key. Okay. You don't, post that anywhere. You would probably write that down or keep it in a safe place, because if your computer gets lost, stolen, damaged, you could recover your funds if you had that seed phrase. So take very good care of those seed phrases. If somebody has access to those seed phrases, they will have access to your funds. So you don't want to have anybody have remote access to your computer either. If tech support or so-and-so is trying to give you, they want you to give remote access to your computer, I would just say no. And yeah, I also recommend MetaMask. It's kind of like the gold standard. I know some people use Trust Wallet and some other wallets, but MetaMask really is the gold standard. It's simple to use. Once you get more advanced, and you can probably explore other wallets. And if you have, a significant amount of crypto, even if it's a couple $100 or more, you might as well invest in like a Trezor wallet or a Ledger wallet. It's a hardware wallet where the private key is kept on the wallet. It's never exposed unless you export the private key, which there's really no need to. So if your computer gets hacked, let's say, and you didn't close out your MetaMask wallet, well, if you could lose your funds if your computer gets hacked and you didn't close out your MetaMask wallet. But with the hardware wallet, and if you left your MetaMask open, they still wouldn't have access to your funds. So you can go ahead and set up your MetaMask wallet, and then maybe later down the road you can get a hardware wallet. If you feel like your funds are getting up there in value, and then to just transfer those funds from your MetaMask wallet to your Trezor or Ledger hardware wallet. And you can still use MetaMask with your hardware wallet. It's just like integrated with it. But that's more of an advanced feature. But I want to throw that in there because everybody, I think, should have a hardware wallet. So I don't want to go into too detail on MetaMask, but there should be tutorials on YouTube already out there for MetaMask. So then you would install it on a computer and set up your wallets. I'll close this out. And you're going to want to get on the Polygon network. Okay. One good website is this chainlist.org, where you have all these networks. And right now, if you're new to all this stuff, I'm on Polygon network right now. You're probably going to be on the Ethereum mainnet, where it says up here, Ethereum mainnet. And you're going to have to input the network for the Polygon. You can go through chainlist.org. You can go up here and type Polygon, and then where it says Polygon Mainnet, you connect wallet, and you go through the steps, and it'll add that network in for you. So then you'll have the option of clicking up here and choosing the Polygon network, and you'll be on the Polygon network. Now, if you want to manually just put it in yourself, you don't want to go through chainlist.org, you go to settings and come down to networks. And these are all these other networks, Polygon, and those are my Polygon settings for the network. You can screenshot that and put them in manually. I'll blow it up for you real quick. I think this is it. Yeah. So network name Polygon, RPC, Polygon-RPC.com, chain ID 37, currency symbol MATIC, and the block explorer URL is the polygonscan.com. So just take a picture of that and you'll be all set. Now your MetaMask is on connected to the Polygon network. Now you're probably familiar with Uniswap and the Ethereum blockchain, and you have to have Ethereum to move stuff around and buy stuff with. It's what powers the blockchain. So on the Polygon network, you need MATIC, and that's the first step. If you've never been on Polygon, you have to get MATIC. So the problem was in the past you'd have to bridge your MATIC over, which was very expensive because like on Coinbase, if you buy MATIC, it's going to be an ERC20 token, and that'll be on the Ethereum blockchain, and you need to get that on the Polygon blockchain. The cheapest way I found is you just go to crypto.com. Now, not on the computer, okay? You have to do that on your phone. It's an app. I don't know why they haven't integrated it on the computer, but I wish they would. So get crypto.com on your app because you could buy MATIC right from crypto.com and transfer it to your Polygon wallet that you set up in MetaMask. And let me see here what we got. Yeah, it looks something like this when you first sign up. And just so you know, if you use a credit card, it's like a 2.99% fee. And but I think you could also link your bank account, and hopefully you won't get high fees on that. If you transfer MATIC from let's say Coinbase to crypto.com, your wallet there, and then you could transfer it to your MetaMask wallet to the Polygon network. You could do that, but just remember you're going to have to pay those Ethereum gas fees from Coinbase to crypto.com, which is like $7 or $10 last time I did it, but I'm not doing that anymore. So if you're new and you just want to get a small amount of crypto, just go right to crypto.com, set up your wallet. You have to go through KYC, and you'll look something like this. This is a screenshot from my phone. On the bottom here it says Polygon. MATIC is a symbol. And yeah, you'll just click buy MATIC or whatever. And if you want to set up your wallet, down here at the bottom, it'll say MATIC wallet. You click on that. And then you want to click on external wallet to set it up. And so this Polygon address right here, you would put in from, you'd copy and paste it from your web browser. However, right, this is on your phone, so you're not going to want to type all this stuff out. So there's a way around that. But before I forget, up here you got three selections: ERC20, Polygon, and the BSC, the Binance Smart Chain. You definitely want to click the middle option, Polygon. That's because that's where the funds are going to be sent to, on the Polygon network. So let me get this out of the way. You'll open up your MetaMask and give me a second here. I don't know why it's taking so long to come up. Okay, so I've got one wallet here. I'm going to copy it to clipboard. I'll just click right here. My address is copied. Go to polygonscan.com, put in your address, hit search. Now I've got a little bit of something in here already. I've got a little bit of MATIC 0.16, and I got this $20 and Yeah, $20 even in USDC coin, which I'll try to buy some million token right now. But what I want you to do is up here in the address, you'll see this click to view QR code. Okay, you could hold up your phone and scan that QR code, and it'll put the you click right here, the icon for the barcode, and it'll type out automatically that Polygon address. So you shouldn't have to like type in this really long address by hand. So when you scan it, just double check that these numbers and letters add up to what should get put right there. And then you can name your wallet, give it a nickname or whatever. And then you should have that saved. Now there's a lot of security procedures Crypto.com has taken into recently, and like a PIN code for your wallet. They might have, do the two-factor authentication with Google Authenticator. These are all things you have to do. And I think now when you've put in a new address in your wallet for Crypto.com, you might even have to wait 24 hours before you could move funds into that wallet. I think it's a new security procedure because they had problems in the past with getting hacked and whatever. So you might even have to maybe check your email to verify and confirm that you added that address, which is just another security procedure. So yeah, and if you're transferring funds from a bank account, it might take 5 or 7 business days before you can move your funds into your external wallet, because Crypto.com needs time to have those funds clear. If you're using a credit card, I think you could move those funds right away because it's a credit card. I think I've done that before. So once you have that set up, you can actually transfer MATIC and USDC into that wallet on the Polygon address once that's set up. And if you're first time doing this, just buy MATIC. But usually if I already have MATIC on the Polygon network, then I like to buy my crypto with USDC just because I know what my cost basis is, because it's just right there on the blockchain, how much I paid for it, which is really helpful when you're doing taxes. So here's Crypto.com on my phone again. You could put it, attach your bank account. I haven't done that yet, actually, I don't think. But you can use a debit card or a credit card. Just watch the fees, because I don't know if some, cards might charge you, an extra fee on top of whatever, because they see that you're transferring funds to a crypto type business, and or they might consider it a cash advance. So, if you have a direct bank transfer and there's no extra fees and you don't have to pay that 2.99% credit card fee, and you could wait 5 or 7 business days for the funds to clear, just go ahead and do that. Yeah, in the world of crypto, fees can really eat up. So you could do a bank transfer up to $1 million US a day, and then funds appear 3 to 5 business days, and yeah, you just have to go through KYC. I did it a long time ago, but I can't remember what the procedure was. So you should be all set right there. I showed you how to get MATIC on Crypto.com. I think KuCoin, you can also send MATIC to your wallet address on the Polygon network. I haven't tried it because I'm happy with Crypto.com. I don't know where you live if you don't have access to those two. Check your on-ramp, your fiat on-ramp exchanges wherever you live, and see if they are connected to the Polygon network. If they're not, and you don't have access to Crypto.com or KuCoin, then you're going to have to bridge it over, and you're going to have to pay those ERC20 fees. Maybe perhaps initially, because you're gonna have to get MATIC somehow into your wallet initially, even if it's just a small amount, and then later on in the video, hopefully I remember to tell you other ways you could just bridge over assets. But because you could have funds on the Binance Smart Chain or Avalanche or whatever, where the fees are low, and you could bridge those over to to the Polygon network, but you still need the initial small amount of MATIC into your wallet. Otherwise, you can't bridge it over. You could go to Discord perhaps or Telegram and just ask people, hey, could somebody shoot me over like, 20 cents of MATIC? I'll just pay you back. I gotta convert my funds over to the Polygon network, and then once I do that, I could transfer my USDC into MATIC, and I'll reverse the charges or whatever. I'll send you back 80 cents. Make it worth their while. Don't just ask for a handout. If they're going to give you 10 cents or 20 cents or 40 cents, just give them a little extra back, just so makes it worth their time. So, okay, so right now, you should be kind of familiar that now Polygon Scan is what you're going to use to check transactions on the Polygon network. There are fees. You can go to polygonscan.com gas tracker to see how the fees are. Right now, they're pretty low. 32 Gwei. Generally, fees on Polygon are about 3 cents on average. On the other networks, I think Binance Smart Chain is like 10 cents or more, maybe 30 up tops, but I would say about 10 cents. Avalanche, I've seen them around 23 cents, and similar with Phantom. And I think Solana is very, very cheap, but I haven't been on Solana yet. And you're going to want to probably bookmark this address. This is the million token contract address on Polygon. There's this contract here. You can copy this. We'll probably use this in MetaMask in a moment. But generally right here, like 44 seconds ago, somebody had 30 million token. Let's take a look what they did. Looks like they sold it for some USDC coin. So these are the transactions here of buys and sells for million token and the amounts. And then the second one here is the holders. Basically from the biggest wallets all the way down. So if you want to be in the top 10 wallets on the Polygon network holding million token, all you need is 926 of them. Should be a lot more, but right now we have a total supply of 87,000 million token on the Polygon network. So I'm trying to give you an education also. I don't want you just to learn how to use MetaMask and buy million token. I want you to understand how this is all working together. So quickswap is the interface you're going to use with your MetaMask wallet to buy and sell crypto on the Polygon network. So if you're not already connected, I think I am already. It says connected right there. If you're not, just connect, and it'll even pop up, probably connect the wallet. And if I have MATIC here, max. So I've got a little bit of MATIC, but it's just pennies, right? So I could put this on USDC because I've got 20 bucks in there. And then for select token, you could put MM, and it's right there. If for some reason it doesn't pop up, right, you go back to that page where I showed you a moment ago where million tokens on Polygon Scan, and you would copy this address. So when you go back to quickswap and you select token, you can copy paste that address, which is very common with other blockchains, but you may not see million token pop up, or it could be MM, but it could be a fake MM. You want to make sure you get the right contract address. So right now it's telling me I can go ahead and buy million token right now at 1.81. I can get 1.816 MM. But before I would click approve and go through this buy process, you want to check your slippage. You want to make sure it's as low as possible because there's bots out there. And, if you have your slippage at 5 or 10%, some bot's going to front run you. They're going to buy before you to jack up the price, and then you're going to buy at a high price, and then going to sell right after you. So they're going to profit. So make sure your slippage is 0.1% or less. And I could go ahead and, click approve and go ahead and buy it, which I'll do in a moment. But the really, really good thing about quickswap, besides having really low fees, is you have this option of limit order up here in the top left corner. So I'm going to click limit order. and you could sell limit orders. So if the price reached a certain, if it's $11 now and you want to sell it at 20, you could tell the computer, hey, just sell what I have at $20. But I am a hodler, so I just at this low prices, I just want to click buy, and then I do max $20 because that's what I have. And you want to select a token. Now I don't know if MM's here. That could be it, but I already have the contract address saved from the last time I used it. Yes, that's it. Okay, now you should have some idea, how much you're going to get for whatever amount of money you have. So, $20 divided by the current price of, like, if you don't know what the current price is, just go to, CoinGecko, that's MATIC. So, yeah, I guess you can go defined. Yeah, right there. So right now the going price is $10 and, well, let's see now. On Polygon right now it says $10.98. But let me do a refresh because it's been a while. Okay, the page is refreshing. And let's take a look how much it's going to be on the Polygon network. $10.98. So basically $11. So on my calculator, I take $20 divided by $11. I get 1.8. 1 million token, which is what I see on the computer screen. So if you accidentally chose the wrong token, chances are the numbers aren't going to match up. I don't think the scammers are quite that clever yet. But yeah, you want to make sure you put the correct contract address in. But let's say, I don't want to buy it at $11. I want to buy it at half of that, like $5.50, right? So you just, change that. And now you get double the right? And we were down at like $8 and $9 not too long ago. So you never know. If some whale wants to dump, they'll probably drive the price down quite a bit. Right now, there's not a lot of buying and selling for million tokens. So, but that's how you do your limit orders for buying and selling. You want to, put in your dollar amount here and choose your price that you want to buy it at. Obviously, you want to choose a price that's lower than the current price. So maybe you want to do $10.50. And then that's 1.9 instead of 1.18 or whatever it was. You would click allow the gelato limit orders. You'll have to approve it up here with the metamask. It'll be a little bit of gas fee for that, I believe. And then after that, you place your order. You click place order. And then you click approve in your MetaMask. Now there's a way to edit it, and I always choose settings for the high fees. I don't want to wait. The fees are already low on Polygon. There's no need to let MetaMask default. I always click high fees, and I can go back to the gas tracker and see what's appropriate for that. And then once that goes through, it'll pop up down here and you're opened. And somebody had asked me, hey, do I have to have the computer left on or whatever? And no, you don't. It's just like placing limit orders on Coinbase. You just put it in there and then you log off and walk away, turn your computer off, whatever. And let's say you want to cancel your limit order. You could do that too. You just log in your MetaMask, go to the quickswap URL here, click limit order. And then it'll have an option where to cancel your limit order. You'll have to pay some gas fee for that, and it'll be canceled. And you get all your $20 back or whatever you had in your wallet. You won't lose anything. The only thing you lose is a little bit of MATIC because of the gas. The gas fees are cheap on Polygon. And if it gets filled, it'll be under this executed column, or you could just go to your wallet and MetaMask to see if it was filled. But I personally like just to go to the Polygon scan, and I'll see a million token in here somewhere right now. So right now I just have MATIC and USDC. So another thing is I touched on this a little earlier. Let me just put in MATIC real quick here. So you could use, you don't have to use USDC on your limit orders. I just do that because for tax reasons, it's easy. Why am I not here? Here's MATIC. I don't have MATIC. I have MATIC on Polygon Network, just a little bit, right? 0.16, just pennies. And, but if I had a lot of MATIC, let's say this is my first time doing it, I moved over like $100 worth of MATIC into my Polygon Network address, and now I want to buy a million token with it. Just make sure you save a little bit of MATIC on the side for gas fees. Okay, just keep that in mind. And then, yeah, you could use limit orders with MATIC. It's just weird figuring out the price and all that. So it's just a whole lot easier figuring it out with USDC, and that's just my preference. You know, for most circumstances, I've gotten better at it now. I'm on Avalanche now with a bunch of Avalanche, and I'm buying a million token with Avalanche. But I would suggest starting out just using USDC. One reason why I'm leaving my money in Avalanche is because, you know, the crypto market took a huge hit. So if you're sitting on hundreds of thousands of dollars just sitting on limit orders while the market's kind of going up, you know, you're not making any money. So at least with Avalanche, or you know, you could think the same way with MATIC if you want. If you had a whole lot of MATIC just sitting in limit orders, you know, you're making money as, you know, if you're keeping it MATIC rather than USDC. But it's just weird because you're now using a ratio of million token to MATIC, and you know, as MATIC value goes up and the million token value goes up, it may not trigger your buy order at a certain price. So that's why I like using USDC. But if you're going to do buys with another crypto like MATIC on Polygon Network, maybe you're just better off doing a swap when you see the price down low. That's what I'm doing on Avalanche. If the Avalanche price is low enough, a million token, like if it's 10% lower than the other prices, you know, I'll just log in and do a quick swap, which I'm going to do right now. So I'm logged in with my MetaMask. I've got $20 in my wallet. I'm going to put this to USDC. I'll hit max. I'll select a token, you know, MM. And according to this, I'll get 1.815 million token. Check your slippage. It's 0.1%. I'm going to hit approve. This just takes a few seconds. And then transaction fee, I'll usually click edit and I'll just click high. And I'll click confirm. Because sometimes the network's slow and I just want my order to go through. And if you click a high fee, maybe a bot won't front run you. A bot's not going to front run me on $20. But if I had $2,000, they probably would front run me. So it says pending on the top right hand corner, and over here it says approved, and I click swap and confirm swap. I'm going to click edit for the fees. I'm going to click from medium to high just because I want to push this through quickly. I don't want to wait. Okay, transaction submitted, view on Block Explorer. Now it's going to take a few seconds for this to refresh, but we'll come back to it. It says view on Block Explorer, so I'm going to click refresh. It should have gone through by now. I'll click refresh one more time. Is it? I'm pretty sure it had it on the. I think it went through. MATIC. Activity assets. USDC 0. So it took my USDC. Now where it says import tokens, well, I'll show you in a moment. I'm still waiting for this to pop up properly. So here was my address on Polygon Network a moment ago. I'm going to click refresh here. No, maybe it still hasn't gone through. Let me take a look. Swap transaction. Usually it acts faster. Here's a minute ago, out for million token. It looks like I got million token, 1.815 tokens. But up here, it's still showing USDC. So give Polygon a minute or two, I guess. To update. There it is. Now you see my USDC is gone and my million token is there at $19.98. So I had $20 of USDC. I lost $2 cents. That's not a big deal. If I did this on Ethereum blockchain with Uniswap, I would be out in a lot of fees. A lot of fees. So let's just click on million token and see what happened. Because I got the 1.8 million tokens with my $20. And for a detailed view, here it is. I had $20 of USDC. I got 1.8 million token. And the transaction fee was 0.000336 MATIC. So you don't need a lot of MATIC to do transactions. Okay. And for some reason, it's rounded off. It was less than a penny for this particular transaction, right? But usually it's like, usually I'm buying hundreds of dollars of million token at a time, sometimes thousands, and my fees are like 3 cents. My limit orders are usually like 3 cents. So there you go. Now I want to pull up my MetaMask, right? Because this is going to probably happen. You're like, well, I don't see my million token. How come I don't see my million token? You click import tokens. You put in your contract address that we kept doing, over and over. You click add custom token, import tokens, and there you go. There's your 1.8 tokens. And so there it is. So you might have to do the extra step if you want to see your million token in your MetaMask wallet. Personally, I just like to go to Polygon Scan. And what I would do is I would screenshot this from my records. I would log, I paid $20 and I got 1.815 tokens. And then in the future, when I sell it, I know my cost basis for this was $20 because it's right there. And, if you have pictures of all this stuff, the IRS isn't going to give you a hard time. If you're buying with MATIC or some other crypto, you have to figure out what the US dollar value was at the time you bought it, which isn't so, hard. You can go with the value right here. Just know, whatever you're responsible for in your country. This is not, tax advice. And then none of what I'm talking about is investment advice. Obviously is all for educational purposes. Do your own research. And, yeah, so MATIC right now is at $1.62. It was trading in this range here. So, maybe you want to keep your money in MATIC before buying your million token, if you're on limit orders, because I'm hoping it's going to go up. MATIC right now, or Polygon, is number 15 in the crypto. I'm CoinGecko. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. What else can I teach you guys? milliontoken.org has all this stuff listed. If you, you scroll down, this is the top of the page, way up here. You scroll down, and here it says MATIC Bridge. You click on that. This takes you to trade the quickswap. This takes you to the Explorer, which is Polygon, which I went over with you. And Bridge is if you want to bridge your Ethereum assets over to Polygon, but you're going to pay a lot in fees. If you just use crypto.com, get your funds right into your Polygon network, you won't have to pay like, $20, $40, $60 in bridge fees. What else can I teach you? Oh, this is the Polygon wallet. So let's say you got your Polygon wallet set up, and let's see, I'm going to hide my zero balances. So I've got a little bit of MATIC, and this is the 1.8 0.15 million token I just bought. You could send this to other people on the Polygon network for, really cheap. You just hit send, put in their address and how much you want to send them. And you just have to pay a little bit in gas fees of MATIC. So, on the Polygon network, it's not really good to have a lot of, wallet addresses, because you're going to have to put Ethereum in each address. And if you ever want to consolidate all your wallets, it's just going to be a nightmare because the gas fees are just so high on Ethereum blockchain. But on the Polygon network, if you want to have 100 wallet addresses, you can probably do that. But in the future, if the fees go up like they did with Ethereum, then it's going to be a nightmare. But right now, you can have a lot of addresses, if you want to. So let's say, Tim, I don't have crypto.com or KuCoin. What am I going to do? How am I going to get some MATIC into my Polygon, wallet address? Like I said, just, first of all, go to Discord, see if somebody will just send you a little bit of MATIC to get you going and just, pay them back. You can start bridging your assets. Let's say you're really comfortable. For me, I got on Avalanche recently. I could buy Avalanche on Coinbase and then just buy it and send that to my Avalanche wallet address for 70 cents. And then, I could bridge maybe my Avalanche over to Polygon network using this wormholebridge.com. And, but you still need that little bit of MATIC in your Polygon address. That's the key thing. But once I have this over there, then I can convert some of my Avalanche into MATIC, pay back whoever gave me some MATIC to start with. Always just keep a little bit of MATIC in your wallet, and if you ever run out, just convert a little bit of Avalanche or USDC or whatever into MATIC. Have a separate wallet address. Just put in $20 of MATIC in there. And so when you're running low, you just transfer, like I showed you in the Polygon wallet, just transfer that over to your trading wallet or your buying wallet or your selling wallet. Always have some Polygon or MATIC. And then if you're running low, just, swap out, transfer some of your USDC or Avalanche. If you're transferring from, Binance Smart Chain or Solana or Terra, let's say Binance Smart Chain, you're probably going to transfer over BNB, right? And then, so that's another option. So if you're popular with Binance and you know how to get your BNB over on the Binance Smart Chain, and you're like, hey, that's what I prefer. Okay, well then just transfer some of those funds over to the Polygon network. You're not going to be paying those high Ethereum gas fees. If you could find cheap alternatives like Avalanche or Binance Smart Chain or Solana, and you could bridge them over to Polygon, it's still going to be cheaper than using Ethereum. I haven't actually tried the wormhole, but the wormhole bridge, but it's an option. It's an option. Another option is the AnySwap. You could bridge other blockchains like I showed you with the wormhole. I haven't tried it. I don't know what the fees are on these, but the wormhole bridge looks fairly cheap. There's probably other bridges too that are out there. I think that's about it. But you don't want to use the. Let's see now. Where's the quickswap? Yeah, there's a bridge here. If you click bridge, this is if you're bridging from Ethereum. This is what I used to do. I used to click here. I used to click bridge, Polygon bridge, and it was just it took too long. Like, was it 10 minutes or a half hour? Because you have to bridge Ethereum over to Polygon, and you have to click a couple times for these transfers to go through. It's a very lengthy process, very expensive. So I wouldn't recommend this. I wouldn't recommend bridging anything. I wouldn't even get on Ethereum if you could avoid it. If you can get million token on any of these chains, 1 million token on Ethereum is the same value worth of a million token on Polygon, Binance Smart Chain, Solana, Avalanche, Phantom. They should be relatively same price. But you know, you got to look also at liquidity. Liquidity on quickswap is really good. So in other words, you could buy, you know, $1,000 worth of a million token and get, you know, the same amount as you would, let's say, on the Ethereum blockchain. But however, some of these smaller blockchains, the liquidity is kind of not there yet. Avalanche, you could, I bought $650 worth earlier today, and I pushed the price up 11%, 11 to 12%, just with that one buy. $650 shouldn't do that because the liquidity is so low there. But I bet you people making bank providing liquidity there. Now, if I bought $650 worth of million token on Uniswap, it probably wouldn't even budget that much because it's just like a massive whale of funds there. So we got 1.269 million in liquidity on Uniswap. And then on Avalanche, we had 15,500. So that's why I pushed the price so much on Avalanche. And that's why I also have to wait for the price to get, you know, relatively cheap. Because if I'm going to buy it, I'm going to push the price up a lot. Now, obviously, you should get the most amount of million token for your money. Okay, so if I'm spending, you know, $1,000, you know, I want to know how many million token I'm going to get on Avalanche versus Polygon versus Binance Smart Chain. You know, go to the network that gives you the most amount of million token. Now, I know you're all learning. Well, you know, first I'm teaching you how to get onto the Polygon network. You know, buy a little bit at first. Just buy like half a token, you know, just $5 or whatever, because if you mess up, you're not going to get mad at yourself. And chances are you'll just rewatch this video and see, you know, what happened. Just buy a small amount. And then when you're comfortable and you felt, okay, I understand it now, then buy a whole token or whatever. And then when you're really comfortable, you know, check out these other ecosystems. I think for the majority of people, you know, if you want to get your 10 million token for Metaphor, so you get those perks of having a custom profile photo from your Twitter account and name, you know, the way to do it is probably going to be through Polygon. And, you know, as you get advanced, you can check out the other ecosystems. But I think the only people that are buying and selling on Uniswap are people that don't want to learn more, or they're just buying massive amounts or selling massive amounts of million token, like 50 or 100 or more. Then it might be worth it. If you're a big whale and you want to buy, you know, 10,000, 20,000 or more worth of million token, then maybe you can stick with Uniswap. Even though you're going to pay for high gas fees, the liquidity might be there, but just check, because the liquidity is really good on Polygon because they've got the quickswap liquidity token where you get paid to basically provide liquidity. Now that's a whole nother tutorial, and there's tutorials on that already on YouTube that do a better job. I don't provide liquidity, you know, I just buy and I hold. I think that's a lot. Let me see now. How long have I been talking for? Yeah, I've been talking for about almost 45 minutes now. So, but I wanted to be really in depth. You know, I don't want you guys to get screwed over on fees. When you transfer your funds from crypto.com into your Polygon wallet address, it used to be 10 cents. Now they jacked up the price to $1 per transfer. So keep that in mind. You know, if you're going to transfer $5 or $10, they're going to take a big cut because they're going to just take away $1. So make it worth your while. Like buy whatever's worth your while. And if you're scared, if you're first time doing a transfer, well then maybe just transfer $5 just so you know those funds are getting into your wallet, and then take baby steps, and then when you're more comfortable, start transferring bigger amounts of money. But yeah, you don't want to get screwed on fees. $1 fee to transfer your funds from crypto.com to your wallet, and then less than a penny fee, as you saw I just did for buying one token of million token. But generally it's just a couple pennies on Polygon Network. So if you like this stuff, give me a like, subscribe, and retweet, share with everybody. I think this will be a really popular video because people want to buy 10 million tokens for Metaphor, or they want to buy small amounts of million token, but they don't want to pay a lot of high fees. I know this is quite lengthy for a tutorial, but yeah, this is all my knowledge that I know to share for you guys. If it gets, I think we should probably get 200 likes on this video fairly quickly, and then I'll do another tutorial. It's going to be really similar to this because once you have the basics of Polygon, then I can go really fast with Binance Smart Chain, Avalanche, Phantom. I haven't been on Solana yet. I'm kind of anxious to get on Phantom, but I'm waiting for funds to clear on Binance, which should take, I think, February 7th. You know, unless somebody wants to send me some cheap Phantom, and then I can pay you back, double or whatever. I just need a little bit of going. I could transfer funds from Avalanche to Phantom, but I don't have that initial Phantom in my Phantom wallet. Just like, you need that initial MATIC in your Polygon wallet. But okay, I'm gonna shut up now. I hope everybody has a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.